Shalom, shalom, Israel. This brother Gedalia. Hey, man, it's a quick exhortation, man, on who is our enemy, man. First, before I start this video, I would like to give a Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashem, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give a strong shalom to all the brothers out there and bound and doing the works for the Lord. And another shalom to all of the Akwaf out there, the ones that are married, that they reverencing their husbands. You know, they're cooking, they cleaning, they being a teacher of good things. They fasting, they studying. You know, shalom to them and all of the and all of the Akwaf that's not. Shalom to all the Akwaf that's not married as of yet, but you know they stand diligent. You know, they fasting. And they study it and they prepare themselves to be a wife to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Lord, through the Spirit. And there's another shalom to all of the youth out there. You know, they being obedient. You know, say they honoring their parents. They being obedient. You know, they staying diligent. And they not getting distracted by the ways of this world. You know, because their focus is being on the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, through the Spirit. But yeah, hey, this video is about, you know what I'm saying, hey, who our enemy is. We gotta know our enemy out here, man. There's too many of our people out here, you know what I'm saying, not knowing their enemy. You know, and they falling into their hand, man. And they falling into their hand, man. When I say they falling into the hand of the wicked, man, you know, hey, because the Lord said that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. I'm gonna start out with this precept, man, because we gotta know who our enemy is, man. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33. And verse number 29. It's like It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, and verse 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people, saved by the Lord, the shield of thy people. Salakia, the shield of thy help, Salakia, and who is the sword of thy excellence, and thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. So look, man, hey, the Lord said, hey, happy are, you know, he was talking to Israel, man. He said he was saved, because we saved by the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but hey, the ones that's lying to us, man, are the ones that's in control of this earth right now, man. The one that are lying to us are, you know what I'm saying, are the ones, you know what I'm saying, hey, you know what I'm saying, hey, controlling all the government, controlling what we eat, controlling what we do, controlling what we watch, man, controlling what we see, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord said, hey, we saved, you know what I'm saying, and he's a shield for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, we could have been dead, you know what I'm saying, if the Most High wasn't a shield for us, you know what I'm saying, if he wasn't a help to us, man, we would have been gone, you know. But these people are the ones that's out, the enemy. It said that the enemy, so like it said right here, and thy enemy shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. So look, man, hey, these the ones that's telling you, hey, you don't need the Lord. Hey, the Lord don't exist. Hey, the so-called Bible is fake. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they teaching you, they using our book. You know what I'm saying? Our basic instructions before leaving Earth. This Bible right here, this guide to get through this, land of our captivity, to get through these curses. They using that book against us, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they using our book against us, man. And we over here believing what they say. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they liars, man. Hey, they the ones that told you, hey, be a Catholic, hey, be a Baptist. Hey, Yahweh Shai, your Savior, is a white man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you a Christian. These are the ones that's lying to us, man. I got another precept, because this is the book of Psalms, chapter 58. This is Psalms chapter 58 and verse 3. It said, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows. Salaki. Oh, chapter. Khan. Salaki. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, and verse 3. It said, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So look, as soon as these so-called, as soon as these enemies, as soon as our enemies were born, they came out speaking lies, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, the ones that's in control of this world right now, as soon as they came out the womb, speaking lies, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? So look, man, hey, we gotta be careful, man, out here, man. Cause the same people that we love so much, that we take so much from, that we go to in one of our things, as the Lord said in Deuteronomy, it said Deuteronomy 28 and 48. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these are the ones that's lying to us, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these are the ones that came out the womb speaking lies to us, man. Hey, before we was even knowing, before they was even knowing what a lie was, they was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know why? Because that's what they do, man. The Lord said that these people are wicked, man. These people are our enemy, man. And they ain't gonna tell us the truth. They're gonna tell us that everything that we're doing is right. You know what I'm saying? Even if we're going on, they're gonna like, it's okay, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these people that's in control of this earth right now, the ones that's telling you it's okay to be a sinner. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead and sin. Go ahead, go out. Go shoot your brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go shoot your brother. You're gonna go to jail for 30 years to life. Hey, I'm gonna shoot somebody. I'm gonna go into the grocery store and I'm gonna shoot up a random people, and I ain't gonna get no time. I ain't gonna get pressed out. I ain't gonna get the neck their foot. Ain't gonna get pressed on my neck. I'm gonna get taken to the daggone jail. I'm gonna get taken to jail, but guess what? I ain't gonna get beat up. These are the people that's telling you to go off. You know what I'm saying? And you go off and you listening to them. And you listening to the music that they produce. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that they not produce, but like that they invest in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these are the ones that's lying to us, man. And they using us as pawns. They using our book as a control mechanism, man. For the wickedness, man. Hey, for justification for their wickedness. Hey, this the book of Sirach, man, because we can't, hey, but our people out here is so trusted, man. Hey, y'all trusting into the enemy, man. Y'all believing that everything that they say is the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like they tell you it's okay to be a down homosexual. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're here having sex with the same sex. You know what I'm saying? And they tell you, hey, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's okay to eat pork. These are the ones that are lying to you, man, telling you it's okay to do these things when the Lord said they ain't. And our people stand in sin, man, because of this stuff, because they loving what they say. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because what they say is speaking to your own fleshly desires, man, and not to your spirit. And what the Lord say, this is the book of Sirach, Salakia, chapter 12 and verse 10. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. It say, never trust thine enemy, for like is iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So look, man, hey, this is because, hey, you might have a knife, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, it get wet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you think this knife gonna stay sharp? Nah, it's gonna rust over and get dull, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You can't trust that thing. You can't trust your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, to do right by you, man. You can't trust that, man. You gotta always, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know your enemy, man. You gotta know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if I give this person an ups, they might stab me. They might kill me. They might take me up out of here. But hey, let's get the origin of who our enemy is. Let's go to Genesis chapter 25 and verse, I'm going to start at 21. Because we need to know what our enemy looks like, man. Some of our people don't. And our people out here, you know what I'm saying, walking hand in hand with their oppressor. Hey, you know what I'm saying, loving their enemies, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is the major enemy who the world is given to, man. So look, it's the book of Genesis, chapter 25. I'm going to start at verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. So look, the Lord could entreat him, and he prayed to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, for his wife because she was barren, which is Rebekah. And the children, and it say in this verse 22, this Genesis 25 and verse 22. It said, and the children struggled together within her womb. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. So the children were struggling in their womb. Meaning they was over there tussling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? The children was in the womb fighting. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and she asked the Lord, like, hey, what's going on? Like, they in there going off on each other. They beating each other up. Bang, 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 bang. They going at it. So, and it said, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So look, he said it's 2 manner of people. It's 2 manner of people in her womb. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and one gonna be stronger than the other people. So that goes to show you who was getting their ass whooped in the womb. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the weaker was getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? In the womb. So once to the point where, look, that's why I said the elder shall serve the younger. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so whoever the first one that's going to come out, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's who's going to be served. You know what I'm saying? So look. So it said, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. So it was twins in her womb. This is where you know who your enemy is, man. Because look, this is what the Lord said. Hey, this is what our enemy looks like. The Lord said, it's 25, Genesis 25:25. It said, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they call his name Esau. And they call his name Esau. So that's the first one that came out. He was running from Jacob. He was running from his brother. You know what I'm saying? He was running because he was getting whooped in there. They were struggling in the womb. Hey, he was trying to get out. Hey, Jacob had him in a headlock, beating his head in. And it said, and after that came his brother, and his hand hold. It said, and his hand hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she buried them. So look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it said, and Jacob came out holding his heel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he was trying to, hey, come back. Now don't come out. Like he was trying to grab him back in there. Like, hey, bro, hey. But Esau had, nah, let me get up out of there. It's getting a little too hot for me up in there, man. You beat me up. You was trying to get away. So let's go to let's drop down to verse 30. And it said, and Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee. That same, so like, it said, this is what happened. And this is why the elder wants to serve the younger. You know what I'm saying? So look, it said, and Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. See, and then look, that's why the Lord said Edom. He gonna change his name. His name gonna be called Edom, and these are the Edomites, the so-called white man. Cause he said, hey, ain't no such thing as a white man, man. Hey, they red all over. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when they get too hot outside, hey, they turn red. And they get too cold outside, their ears be red. Hey, they go by that term a redneck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these are your enemy, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm gonna jump down. Hey, this is the book of Genesis chapter 27. This is why, you know what I'm saying? We'll go to Hebrews, so like we'll go to Hebrews 12 and 16. That's why the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cause he a wild dude, man. Esau, man. Edomites, man. Hey, they wild people, man. Hey, this is what the Lord said. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, for one morsel, so like you, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So look, man, hey, he called him a profane person. Meaning this person is wicked. Hey, this person is off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he don't do nothing that the Lord say. He gonna do whatever the hell he feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cause he a liar, man. He came out the womb telling lies, man. Hey, at birth. So like at birth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? He sold his birthright for one morsel of meat. Hey man, so that's why, man. Hey, he said, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't nobody. It's a hey, ain't nobody more worse, no more of a fornicator, no more of a damn profane person more than Esau. These people did pure wickedness to our people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who thinks like that? Hey, who thinks to hang a black person, hey, a human being up on a tree, burn them, hey, and then guess what? After they hang them, they burn them, and then burn them, and then shoot them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who thinking like that, man? Hey, who thinking about that going world domination? You know what I'm saying? Hey, who thinking about these nasty shots and things like that? You know what I'm saying? Who thinking about this stuff, man? Hey, ain't nobody thinking about this stuff. Hey, we ain't thinking about doing stuff like that. Slaki. I'm going to read the verse 17. It said, it's Hebrews chapter 12 verse 17. It said, for ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. So look, man, hey, Esau can't repent for what he's doing, man. Ain't no repentance for Esau and his wickedness, man. Hey, the Lord called him a profane person. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look what this man did, man. Who thinking about getting up? Who first thing they gonna do in the morning, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna load my assault rifle, I'm gonna write nigga on it. Then I'm gonna go to the damn grocery store in the black neighborhood and I'm gonna shoot up the whole neighborhood. Every black person that I see, I'm gonna shoot them. Who thinks about doing stuff like that, man? Like for real. Who thinks like that dude that just did that? Hey, that's Esau. That's being profane. Right there. That's the epitome of it. Hey, but look, let's go to Genesis. Look, cause look, that's what the Lord, that's what he was blessed with, man. This is why look, they got more guns than us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is why they in the army, in the military, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is why they got damn nukes, bombs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? They got the police department. You know what I'm saying? They got the KKK militia still. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no RICO charge go out for the KKK. Ain't no RICO out for them. Hey, but they got the whole down group of so-called black men that's in that wicked ass label YSL. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and it's the music that they fund to put out there for other people to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they funding this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, then look, they locking us up. This the book of Genesis, chapter 27. I'm gonna start at verse 38. It said, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou, and it said, it's Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac said, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, and that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. You see that? So this is where he's going to serve thy brother. He's going to serve the elder, going to serve the younger. You know what I'm saying? That's what he mean. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he was blessed with the soil. He was blessed with the fatness of this earth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he was blessed with everything. This is why they are in control of the world now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, right now. For right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but the Lord about to put an end to that, man. This is why they control the government. This is why they got so-called, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they got the government, they got the TV, they got the damn music we listen to, they got the damn food that we eat. Hey, Bill Gates just bought up he just bought up endless farms. You know what I'm saying? He bought all farmland, and he a damn billionaire. Hey, Jeff Bezos. Hey, Jake Love going on down Amazon, buying stuff off Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what it goes into. In Deuteronomy chapter 28. Let me bring that out. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 48, and it said, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee. You know what I'm saying? So look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what the Lord said. Hey, when we broke these laws, statutes, and commandments, hey, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? As it says, let me bring that out in Job. Let me bring that out. As it said in Job 9 and 24, man. The Lord said, right here, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Hey, he covered the faces of the judge, man. Hey, when he covered the face of the judge, he covering our faces. He ain't trying to, he don't want y'all to see us, man. Hey, every time we post a video, they try to take it down. Or we out there edifying the people. Hey, they tell us we got to be quiet. Hey, they taking away the word, man. They gonna take away the word, man. They try to take away the word because look, they don't want this word to go out. They spend billions and billions and billions of dollars, zillions of dollars. That's why they in so much debt, because they keep the truth from us knowing ourselves, man. Hey, we the only people, you know what I'm saying, that don't know our nationality. You know why? Because Esau has been lying to us, telling us that, hey, we blacks, we so-called black men, we so-called black women. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the black man don't need to be in the house with the mother. Hey, sell some drugs. Hey, black woman. Hey, guess what? Hey, you don't need a man. Hey, take this Section 8. Take this government assistance, man. Hey, woman empowerment. Hey, you can work too and get a job and be a strong, independent black woman. Hey, and you can rely on us. You know what I'm saying? The so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they tell us, man. Hey, I'm going to do a part 2. You know what I'm saying, to this. And I'm going to get into this thing, man, because we need to know who our enemy is. Hey, but before this video cut me off, hey, I'm going to give a shalom, all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Hey, and stay tuned for part 2. Shalom.